She'll only come out at night, the lean and hungry type. Nothing's new, I've seen her here before. Watching and waiting, oh, she's in with you, but her eyes are on the door. So many have paid to see what you think you're getting for free. The woman is wild, she can't tame by the perfect track you are. Money's the matter, if you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes, she's a man-eater. Wouldn't if I were you. I've seen what she can do. She's deadly man. She could really rip your world apart. Mind over matter. Oh, the beauty is there, but a beast is in the heart. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Allô? C'est impressionnant. Vous allez voir, c'est très impressionnant. Non, je suis complètement sérieuse là. Vous allez... 1, 2... Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than hour, never. Ever after work is over. Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
Welcome to Daywave. It's Monday, folks. How's everyone doing? Huh? You guys having fun out there? On another Monday, the day of our Lord, 2020, July 13th. Hi, everybody. Welcome aboard. How's everyone's weekend? I went down to the old Wiki-Wachi River, hung out there. Got myself some sun, as you can see, some more sun, as dark as humanly possible. No singing because I played a Daft Punk song, and there really isn't a lot of singing you could do, but repeat yourself. And I was running a little bit late. Sorry, I had the poops. But I'm here now. So, good morning. Welcome to the show. Let's have some fun, I guess. Right? We'll see. Got some stuff today. Stuff over the weekend. You know, nothing too crazy. You know, a little fun. A little fun for you guys. Wow, a donation early. Well, let's just play that now so I don't forget.
Whoa! Look at that.
Buenos dias, amigo.
Buenos dias. Arnold Nicotina. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for spending your Monday morning with me. I know I actually have lost some weight, so you go fuck yourself while you can eat, Negro. You shut up. You go shut up, all right? I want to hear from you. John Travolta's wife died. 57, I believe she was, of breast cancer, which is sad. Look, I know we make John Travolta jokes, but it's always sad, right? And this isn't even a joke. I didn't even know she was sick, to be honest with you. Yeah, she died of breast cancer, which is just not great. I know the Redskins announced that today they'll be changing their name. I don't know what time they're going to be announcing their name change, but F in the chat for Redskins. If you had some Redskins memorabilia, I'd keep it. I would keep it. Favorite John Travolta movie? Well, I mean, Pulp Fiction probably, right? Right? Pulp Fiction, unless somebody's got another one. Battlefield Earth. Look, we knew the Redskins' name was changing. We knew it was going to happen. The guy held off as long as he could, but there was no way they were going to. They were just going to let him. I'm telling you, they weren't going to let him. We knew the name change was coming. It's going to come. I get it. He shouldn't have changed it. And you know what? I agree with you that he shouldn't have changed it, but we all knew it was going to happen, right? I mean, there was no way that it wasn't going to. It's sad to see it go, but there was no way, you know. And I know that most Native American tribes didn't mind it and they didn't care, but at this point, you just got to do it. You got to do it. Broken Arrow, somebody says, just kidding. I like Broken Arrow. I mean, it wasn't the best movie, but I enjoyed it. So, yeah, I don't know the Redskins were sick either. Native Americans aren't even offended by the name. I'm sorry. It's literally just woke people. Yeah. Yeah, we'll agree with that. But here's the thing. That doesn't really change anything. You know what I mean? That doesn't really change where everything is going. Look, I don't agree with it, and it sucks, but I guess I've just gotten to the point where I just don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. What does it matter? We scream and we fight all the time, and nothing matters. Statues still come down. Bases are going to look. Those military bases are going to get renamed. I'm telling you, that's going to happen. So be ready for that. Don't be surprised and go, "Oh, I can't believe it." It's going to happen. And the Republicans are on board with it too. The bases are going to change. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. I think there's a teachers union right now. I think it's LA. It's the teachers union that's saying that they won't go back to work unless they defund the police, which I don't understand what one thing has to do with the other one. A lot of these schools have school resource officers, but yeah, I believe that's what it was. Let me confirm. All right. LA Teachers Union. Oh my God. What the fuck? No. What the, I have ad blocker on. Why is this shit fucking coming up? Let's try this again. Refresh. Okay. LA's teachers unions demand defunding the police and charter moratorium before reopening schools. The Los Angeles Teachers Union issued a research paper arguing schools in the district can't reopen without certain policies and provisions in place, ranging from mandatory face masks to a moratorium on charter schools and defunding the police. With classes set to begin August 19th, starting early every year, the United Teachers Los Angeles, a union consisting of 35,000 members, outlined a series of demands that should be met before reopening. The union stressed the need for precautions to stem the spread of coronavirus, including students being assigned to small sequestered groups, face mask protective equipment, and school campuses being reconfigured to allow the maximum possible social distancing. The paper argued that the pandemic underscores inequality in the United States. The COVID-19 pandemic in the United States underscores a deep equity and justice, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, and continue, blah, blah, blah. The union also made several political demands that are aligned with calls being made by Democrats across the country, including defunding the police in charter schools. Police violence is the leading cause of death and trauma of black people, and in serious public health and moral issues, the union said we must shift to a astronomical amount of money devoted to the police, to education and other essential needs such as housing and public health. As for charter schools, the union calls for a moratorium. The paper contended that they drained resources from public schools and claimed that they double-dipped during the pandemic by taking federal bailouts, even though their state funding did not. So this is what it is. This is basically like McDonald's saying, look, we're only going to open up if Wendy's shuts down. We will only come back if Wendy's shuts down. Wendy's needs to shut down, and then maybe McDonald's will open up. It's first off, defunding the police. Go fuck yourself. Like, that has nothing to do with you, you know? It's like a plumbers union saying, like, well, we're not gonna go back to work unless electricians get paid less. Like, wait, what? One thing has nothing to do with the other thing. The amount of funding the police get does not affect the amount of funding that education gets. They're totally unrelated. They're two different things. That's not how economics works. But the charter school thing is like, so you don't want competition in LA. You don't want any competition. You want to be able to run a shitty school union. Now, you're saying the police are terrible, right? You think defunding them is going to make them better. I think schools are terrible. I think defunding them would make them better. The argument is that's the same argument, isn't it? Isn't that the argument that we're making? Because if defunding the police is going to make them better, then defunding schools will make them better. You can't say funding schools will make them better, but defunding the police will make them better. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. So these teachers are willing to not let kids go to school and learn because, now get this, because of what another completely different job is doing. So this is a hostage negotiation. I really wish that they did with these schools what Reagan did with the air traffic controllers. Fire them all, get new ones. Hey, fire them all, get new ones. Because this is the downside to unions. Your kids don't get to go to school because of police violence. Everything is a political stance now. Everything. Seriously, can you think of something that is not that has not been overtaken by politics? I can't. I really can't, and I've really thought about it. What is something that's going on right now that politics isn't a part of. Not sports, not TV, not movies, not video games. Fashion too, everything. Daywave too, to be honest. I'm talking about politics right now. I gotta be honest with it. But I'm just saying, like, it's game and fap. I mean, is it though? Because, you know, games. Remember fucking you couldn't log into Call of Duty without Black Lives Matter thing popping up. Porn, maybe porn. Ironically, the only thing that's not infiltrated with politics. I mean, unless you're looking like for political porn, I guess. But speaking of political message, Uber Eats is offering $0 deliveries to black-owned businesses. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that black-owned businesses $0 delivery for why? Because black-owned businesses need a leg up. Listen, if I like the food, I don't give a fuck who runs it. You can't do anything. There's literally nothing you can do anymore. It's getting, look, guys, we agree. It's getting out of fucking hand. Not getting. It's been. I understand that I might be a little. I'm being. I don't know. It's really, really hard. It's really, really hard not to see everything as being just the tentacles of politics. And, you know, I used to hear all the time that it was, oh, well, the people online aren't people in real life. I don't know, man. Do we still believe that? Now, I'm not saying there's not different political views, because there is, but do we still believe that? Because it's starting to feel like it's everywhere. It's starting to feel that, like, no matter what we do, it's everything. And yeah, online is life. It's not like the internet was a small part of your life. The internet is everyone's life. It's everything. You know? It is your life. People are working from home. You can't even work. I mean, you work without the internet. I mean, maybe construction, but even still, how do you get paid? So, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. Well, whatever. Will it change if Trump doesn't win? It doesn't matter who wins. It's not like is Trump doing something right now? Be honest. Is he doing something right now that's helping? No. You can't even buy beans without them being politicized. We need to make YouTube a publisher under the law. Well, yeah, fucking good luck with that, I'd say. Seriously, good luck. It ain't going to happen. They have too much money. Sorry. Will it cool down? I don't know, man. Maybe. So you think everything that's happening is because of Trump? I don't think so, man. I think we were heading this way regardless of who was in the White House. Right? Isn't this the way we were heading no matter what? So fucking Biden gets in, and then what? And then the same things are going to happen. These movements are still going to be there. The police aren't suddenly going to become okay because Biden is in office. I don't know, man. Trump broke them on 11/9. Did he? He broke them? Then why do they have so much goddamn power right now? Look, man, I was the first one that I'll sit there and I'll watch videos of these people crying when Trump won, but let's also be realistic. Let's be realistic here. But then they continued and did whatever they wanted anyway. Whatever. Anyway, well, we'll move on. Let's just move on. Well, what's the point? Well, let's try to bring a little bit of happiness into our lives, I guess, is all we could do. Ubisoft had their little, I don't know, what is it called? Expo this weekend, and there was someone that was really looking forward to it.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Ubisoft Forward, which starts at noon, yes, and we hope we see a new Splinter Cell being revealed. Sorry. Please comment down below for that. Because we're dying for a new one. For Xbox One. It will continue after Blacklist, because that's what we want for fans of Sam Fisher. And it's also my Uncle Bill's birthday. He is 75 years old. Lives in Montana. He does. Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday, Uncle Bill.
And what else am I going to say? Oh, yeah. It's going to be another hot one today. It will be. Mm-hmm. And what else am I going to say? Oh, yeah. I work tomorrow, 10 a.m. Mm-hmm. Nice. A little bit later. So I guess we're going. So I got to work. So please watch Ubisoft Forward, see if Splinter Cell 7's revealed or not. So I got to go. So bye. Bye.
Excited, full of hope. Well, the Ubisoft thing was out. And let's see Thomas's follow-up. We're all excited for the Splinter Cell 7 reveal. Let's see if it came out. Thomas?
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and this is my bonus video. I watched the thing.
He's not as happy. We'll start with that right now. He's not as happy. We could see that Thomas is not excited or like he got good news.
For Ubisoft Forward, but no Splinter Cell 7 announcement. I'm disappointed. I was hoping to see a new Splinter Cell video game in development, but no, it didn't happen. Every year, I always get my hopes up. It's going to come. It doesn't. I hope next year in 2021, it will better happen. So comment down below if that's true. Next year, 2021, Splinter Cell 7 gets announced.
He's been talking about this. Like, we watched his videos, like 4 years worth of his videos. He's been talking about this for 4 years, and every year he hopes, and every year he gets disappointed.
And released on consoles. Because I'm dying to see next adventure of Sam Fisher. I really want that. Mm-hmm. It's been 7 years since Blacklist came out in 2013, and we really demand a new Splinter Cell. We demand it. Mm-hmm.
Keep hoping, Thomas.
So, if you're hearing this, Ubisoft, please make a new one. We demand a new Splinter Cell 7. So, I guess we're going, so I gotta go. So, bye. Bye.
Why do they keep denying our boy Thomas everything? Why do they keep denying Thomas everything that he wants? I don't understand it. You can't make a Splinter Cell for him? Do you know how many shitty games are out there? You can't just throw together a quick little Splinter Cell for our boy Thomas so he could be a happy boy. There's one more Thomas video, but I will play this because I don't know what you guys think. I like some of the Far Cry games. They did announce this. This is the trailer for the new Far Cry. Now, I will say, I just grabbed it this morning. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm watching it for I'm watching it the first time with you guys. So a real reaction, Far Cry 6.
Fuerzas ultrapenetrantes, estamos cansados de los farsantes, de los...
It's beautiful, amigo. Perfect, but useless. I have something for you, Diego. Give me your hands.
Papa.
Now, the grenade is simple.
That's Gus, right? It's Gus Fring?
It has 4 basic parts. The shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
Whoa!
Breathe, Diego.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me. Now. I am El Presidente.
Which is translated to the president, for those who don't know.
Which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. And even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves,
Oh shit, is he gonna make him throw the grenade into the fucking protesters? Hold on, let's see. Is this what this is leading to?
they will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe will be wrong.
So it's Venezuela. It's what it's well, it's not gonna be a real country, but it's probably what it's based off of, right? Oh yeah. That's Gus. It is
They will answer you as
well, I gotta tell you, the cutscene. I know it's a cutscene, but the graphics are really good. Because when I first watch it, I thought it was actually him.
dreams. Call you evil. A monster. And give you this. So you tell me, are you evil?
He does make a good dictator. I agree with you.
Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has 2 basic parts. Our people. And you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. Do you understand now? Prove it.
All right. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But is that's a cutscene? Did they release any gameplay? Or just the cutscenes? Is it Maduro? Is it Castro? It could be any one of them. It's all the same thing. I don't know. Maybe I like it, and I will admit, because I really like what's his face? Giancarlo Esposito. I'm a big fan of his. He's the dude now. Like, whenever you need a bad guy, like was one of the main bad guys in Mandalorian. I know that. He was in so another show that he was in that he was a bad guy. But the show didn't last long. Got canceled. I know I heard he's going to be in Boys season 2. You know he doesn't actually speak Spanish, which is funny because when you watch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, like there's scenes where he's speaking Spanish, and I'm watching, I'm like, this guy doesn't actually speak Spanish. He doesn't. He doesn't. A trailer I watched, also just a trailer. It's trailer only. Boys season 2 I know comes out at the end of the month, right? I believe end of the month is when the Boys 2 comes out. I'm looking forward to that. I really am. But yeah, he's the dude now. I will say that is there going to be an ROTC today? Yeah, there was one Friday. Why would you ask? He's typecasted as Afro-Latino baddie. Yeah, but he's a really good actor. September for Boys 2? No. September, really? Ugh, it sucks. God damn it. Oh, that's a fucking letdown.
Whoa! Look at Dave.
Let's just start burning stuff. It worked for them, I guess.
I guess. And then throw grenades into crowds? Is he saying that we should throw grenades into crowds? Yeah, Christoph Waltz was the bad guy for the... Now, I will say that what's his face? Lalo in the new season of Better Call Saul. His fucking plays a even crazier bad guy. He really does. He plays an even... something about like the smiling... just jovial, he'll fucking kill you guy. Oof. Now, I haven't seen season 2 of Doom Patrol yet, but I'm going to check it out. He was great in that show Revolution. Was that the show I'm thinking about? Revolution, was that the show? Yeah, that was a show. It was one of those post-apocalyptic shows, right? 2 seasons, then it got canceled. Yeah. He's a dude. He's going to work forever. Is it really? Deadline for bids to buy the XFL. People are going to buy. Wait, what's going on with the XFL? So people are interested in buying the XFL for real? Jericho. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a show that I highly recommend that I think was ended before its time. Jericho. It's on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. Jericho was fantastic post-apocalyptic show. I mean, what an awesome show. I just everything in it was great. If you get a chance, watch it. I highly recommend it. It's been a while since I've watched it, but that was a really, really good show. It's on Netflix, right? It was one of those shows that they wanted to cancel after the second season, but they had this whole online thing, and then they gave it a third season. There was a planned 4th season. The 4th season never came out. I think there's a comic book that finished the 4th season, but really good. Really good show. If you like post-apocalyptic stuff specifically, it was really, really well done. Yeah, Jericho deserves so much better than it got. Yep. And a season 5, really? Oh, I didn't know that. No, not Chris Jericho. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. I think Jericho got 3 seasons. Pretty sure. Came out in 2006. 2 seasons. It got 2 seasons? Season 3 of television show. Oh, there was a season 3. Jericho's season 3 Civil War. Season 3 is not a television show, but a 6-part comic book series. So it really got 2 TV seasons. 4th season. Published another 5-star. Jericho season 3 of the comic book. Yeah, I got 2. I thought I had more. Anyway, look, really good show. I would recommend watching it. Let's see. Season 1, 23 episodes. Season 2 had 7 episodes? Jesus Christ, really? So it's 30 episodes worth of a show, and I would definitely recommend you check it out. It's really well done. So they're getting a... Oh, I didn't know. For Fat Cat Boys, the X-Files really getting a bunch of bidders. Are Disney's one of the bidders? Yeah, I heard the last ship is good, but I haven't seen it. Production went down so much in season 2. Yeah, because they had like no money. It sucks. There's a lot of shows like that where they're really good and they just don't get, The 100. I've heard that. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I kind of like The Man in the High Tower. I like the first season. Then they got to the weird fucking time travel-y stuff or fucking alternate reality stuff. I was like, I'm out. The first season was really good. I'll give it that. Swamp Thing died after season 1. Yeah, I know. I mean, they canceled the show. Swamp Thing's one of those shows. It's funny. They filmed the show. They did everything, but they canceled the show before it even aired. They said, oh, this is canceled. And it's like, oh, well, this is great. Thanks. I tried to watch The Leftovers. I think I got through 1 season. I don't know. Fucking shut up with the Firefly. Stargirl is not okay. There's no way it is. I am so done with all those CW shows. I'm done with all of them. I can't. I just can't. Witcher was really good, but Witcher's not canceled. Witcher going to be around for a while. Witcher's one of those that is definitely going to be around for a while. Blazing Saddles had a TV show that was never aired. Is that true? No, I can't believe it. I've never heard of this. Is for real? A television series titled Black Bart was produced for CBS based on the original story. It featured Louis Gossett Jr. as Bart and Steven Landsberg and his drunkard sidekick and former Confederate officer named Reb Jordan. Other cast members included Mike Slavin and Noble Williams. Bergen is listed as the sole creditor. CBS aired a pilot once on April 4th, 1975. The pilot episode of Black Bart is included as one of the bonus features. Really? How have I never heard of this? Let me see if I find it. It's not on YouTube. I'm sure it's up somewhere. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, Fargo's another great show. I enjoyed all of Fargo. I actually I'm a little. I think I might be behind on Fargo. I know the new season of Fargo is Chris Rock in it, right? When does that come back? That's not the real Thomas Murphy. Come on. Although there's no way to tell anymore because you can't do the go to channel thing. But I remember Sequest DSV, but it's got canceled in 1996. I do remember Stacey Hodick, and I had a crush on her back in 1994. It was my favorite show back in the day. Just finished season 1 of Fargo might be my favorite one. I mean, all the Fargo's really, really well done. I've been enjoying Hannibal a lot too. Far Cry series is on sale right now under $10. I guess. I mean, I've played them all illegally. I mean, to be honest with you, you know. Oh, one more Thomas Murphy video. I'm sorry. We got sidetracked with video game shit and movie stuff.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Patrick Stewart's birthday. He turns 80 years old.
Sorry.
And it's also Harrison Ford's birthday. He is 78. And he was in the movie Star Wars, but in the movie he did die, but in real life he's still alive.
Well,
I
spoiler.
think it makes sense, yes.
Spoiler alert.
And he was in the movie Air Force One. It was in 1997 before September 11th, 2001.
What happened then, Thomas?
Before security was not as tight. That's the way it is going to be, yes. September 11th, every year we're going to watch Air Force One. And at the end, they had to use emergency slides, the front and the back of the plane.
Is he going to do the get off my plane line? That's my favorite thing that he does.
Because it was falling apart. That's what it's used for, is the emergencies, like the slides. They had to use it to evacuate the plane. They had to. It was on the ground. And everyone had to get out. And you're going to hear saying, "Get off this plane."
Yes, he said it. Thank God. It's my favorite thing he does. One of my favorite things he does.
You'll hear that a lot. Air Force One, get off this plane. And he was also in Blade Runner, which is not for kids. Violence, nudity, and language. And similar to that is Cyberpunk 2077. It's similar to Blade Runner, yes. It's not for kids.
It's not.
And what else? Oh, yeah, I work today at 10 a.m. to 7. Yes, I do.
There you go, working man Thomas.
And what else am I going to say? Oh, yeah. Saturday the 18th, I'm going to do my recycling on my next day off. So, I guess we're going, so I got to go to work. So, I got to get on. So, bye. Bye.
Bye, Thomas. Bye, Mr. Murphy. You know what movie I actually rewatched this weekend? What a great fucking movie. The Patriot. Mel Gibson, The Patriot. What a fucking... I know it's... But what a great movie. Holds up. I think it came out in 2000. Was it 18 when it came out? What a fucking great movie. You can't make movies like that anymore. I mean, I guess Mel Gibson could. But dude, that movie sucks. What? Go fuck yourself. Are you kidding me? The Patriot is a great fucking movie. Watch it now, especially now when they're tearing down statues and all this shit. Fucking go watch it. Great movie. Fucking amazing. It's a little cheesy, but okay, fine. I guess. Braveheart in America, fine. That's what you want to call it. I thought it was great. I rewatched it and I thought it was fucking great. If you watch it for the scene when he makes a rocking chair epic. Okay, well, come on. That's at the beginning of the movie. Shut up. I hate the Patriots. No, not the football team, Miami Milf. It's a great movie. I'm actually blown away that some of you guys didn't like The Patriot. Action movie. I mean, it was a war movie. I mean, there was of course a lot of action in it, but it's a war movie. Fucking chopping up people with a tomahawk he took from a dead Indian. Come on, that's pretty awesome. It's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, I know some of the dialogue's cheesy, but it's, again, 2000.
Whoa! Look at Dave.
The guy who played Nacho in Better Call Saul was also Voss, the best Far Cry villain.
Yep.
Also, Mr. Robot was good for the first couple of seasons.
Yeah, I like the first couple seasons of Mr. Robot. Thought it was pretty good. I like it, but historically it was flawed. Like, but fine. But I mean, watch a movie to make sure it's a historic. Who cares? Yes, young Heath Ledger was in it too. I mean, if you don't like it, that's fine, I guess. Okay, fine. Then here's the question I have. What is, in your opinion, all right, I'll ask you guys, what is the best Revolutionary War movie? There's a lot of them. So if it's not The Patriot, what is the best Revolutionary War movie? I'm not talking about documentaries. I'm talking about movie. Scripted movie. Oh, shit. You got Black Bar. Oh, thank you. Well, guess what, folks? Somebody sent me Black Bart, the pilot, which means we obviously can't. Well, maybe Friday for movie day we'll watch it. Last of the Mohicans? All right. National Treasure doesn't get... No. Revolutionary War movie. John Adams... Well, we're talking... That's a TV show, right? The John Adams TV show on HBO. Yeah, that was pretty good. I liked it. If you don't like The Patriot, you're a communist. I'll agree with that. Great movie. So yeah, now we have Black Bart. Hopefully Friday we'll watch it. My favorite Star Wars movie is Steel Magnolia. Long movie, John. I know, but John Adams was a mini series, right? I defy any father to watch The Patriot in 2020 without shedding a few tears. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty brutal. But you guys are going to World War I, World War II movies. I'm talking about Revolutionary War movies. John Adams. Yeah, no, I agree. Pirates of the Caribbean. You guys aren't even trying. You guys, I feel like you guys are just, you're making a joke out of this, and I don't know where you get that from. Let's watch this. This is actually in my stomping ground. This is in Windermere, where all the rich people live here in Orlando. There's this place called Grilled Cheese Restaurant. And it's basically, it's a grilled cheese restaurant, 33 and Melt, I think is what it's called. And what they do is they make grilled cheese sandwiches. Apparently, they were being shut down because some people weren't wearing masks. Let's check it out.
33 and Mel. They're respecting your right not to wear a mask, and the police just walked in. I don't know what this is all about.
Because some people weren't wearing a mask, is what it looks like.
They're looking for the owner. I stand by this owner right now. It is their right to do this.
Well, because people aren't wearing a mask, but but how are you supposed to eat the food then?
Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me.
What, are you taking pictures?
Thank you.
What law are we breaking?
Why are you spying on people?
What laws?
People are, but okay, but I have a question here. The people that are in the restaurant are sitting down to eat. How are they supposed to eat the food?
Being broken right now, man. Why are you taking pictures? What law is being broken exactly?
Why don't you get out?
What law is being broken? I would love to know what law is being broken and what they're gonna. The police are here. What laws are being broken right here, sir? What laws? Yeah, Tara, get that out. Get out the paper.
The amended executive order gives a wide berth to restaurants and customers. The amended order, they're speaking with her right now, but
what law is being broken? I would love to know.
well, they're talking about the executive order.
I would love to know. This is the police officer. This is the city of Window. This is Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms.
Are you kidding me?
Are you alcoholic beverages? This is Bureau of Alcohol.
Wait. Hold on a second. The ATF is involved in this? They called the ATF to a grilled cheese restaurant because some people were wearing masks? What the fuck?
Tobacco and Firearms. This is ATF is called. They called ATF, Tara, they called ATF on this business.
They don't sell alcohol at the grilled cheese place, I don't believe. So what's their jurisdiction here? They don't sell cigarettes. I don't think they sell guns.
They called the ATF on this business. This is for what? For what? For serving me a grilled cheese sandwich? Guess that's not allowed in America anymore. Unbelievable.
This is America. Listen, under this COVID, can you pull up the executive order, ma'am? Because in the executive order, they're being harassed.
Let me read the news story here from CBS. Orlando. Anti-mask activists on Saturday took their campaign to a grilled cheese bar restaurant in Windermere outside of Orlando. The grilled cheese bar 33 and Melt has become a focal point of tension after its owner said it was not demanding face masks in their establishment. In response, the activists organized gathering with a promise of 100 free meals for people who come in without masks. The rally became tense when the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and explosive agents arrived at the restaurant and served the owner with a warning. Florida has emerged as the epicenter of blah, blah, blah. As a warning because they weren't wearing masks? So apparently these people are activists, anti-mask activists?
And the executive order says that restaurants are suggested. Wow, this is amazing. They call the ATF. It's the ATF, you guys.
The ATF is here.
So so the executive order has suggested that people wear the restaurants wear masks, but I've been to plenty of places this weekend where they didn't make you wear a mask.
For what? For what? No, for serving grilled cheese sandwiches.
We are here.
Serving grilled cheese sandwiches. Unbelievable.
He's live.
Yeah.
We're both. I can't. He's here repping for Reopen South Florida, and here's Chris here.
33 and Melt. Somebody decided to call the ATF.
The ATF.
For what? What are they doing wrong? What exactly are they doing wrong? What are they doing wrong here? Why this bullying? Why this bullying of this woman? If this was federal aid, gotta get your grilled cheese out. Obey the Constitution of the United States.
I'm skipping it. Just head. It's a long video.
To take people's liberty.
And a news crew was there.
From government overreach like this, and right now,
those cops are wearing masks, but they're not social distancing. Like, if you can nitpick anything, really.
A peaceful, nonpartisan group of Floridians for freedom. Shut her down.
It's wrong. Standing up for my first.
Charged me to exercise my First Amendment rights. I have never seen anything like this in my life. You have a woman serving grilled cheese in her small business.
DeSantis, you are a Tea Party guy. I helped you get elected when I lived up in Daytona Beach. And where are you on this? Are you going to sit back at your press conferences at this healthcare center and that healthcare center? Go up to it, and we will support anybody who will stand up to this tyranny. You better believe it. You better believe it. Right now, in Jesus' name, that these police...
I guess they do serve alcohol. I see Stella. Okay, so they do serve booze. Again, not that I think there's still not a reason to have the fucking ATF there, but they do serve booze.
They want to strip...
They want to take away her alcohol license because people aren't wearing masks?
Forever alcohol license? Is that right? You want to take away her alcohol license? Is that right?
Listen, I back the blue. I support
Shut up.
Communist China.
You still back the blue, you dumb bitch?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What just happened, guys, is...
Want to take her alcohol license.
States.
What do you think about that?
What do you think of that? Let's ask the press. Let's ask you.
He does kind of sound like Jimmy Kimmel, you're right.
Here today is an act of bullying from the local government and people that have been...
Yes.
Actually, that's a state government.
Well, local government, it was a state, yeah, it was a state
all right.
ATF.
So what you're seeing, this is a woman-run business. This is a single...
Okay, okay, buddy, but if you're going to do this, then we're doing it flip-flops?
He's going to be representing her. He's going to be representing her. Praise God for Anthony Sabatini, the next governor of Florida, I might add. I'm starting a petition to get Anthony Sabatini to run against DeSantis in the primary, man.
All right, so we get the point. But they called the ATF to threaten her to shut down their business because people weren't wearing masks in her restaurant? Completely appropriate force of police force. Yeah, you're right. They're using the police to enforce mask laws. They're using the ATF to enforce mask laws. Jesus Christ. I don't get it. How did they have a camera crew? Because I think what we read earlier in the CBS article was they were doing some sort of anti-mask protest outside, so I guess there was a camera crew there covering it. That's why there was a camera crew there? Anyway.
Whoa! Look at Dave.
The Patriot is a fantastic movie and whoever dislikes it is a rotten Nazi commie hybrid.
I agree.
P.S. John Adams was legit too.
It appears you are not the better man.
Oh, yeah, this scene. I know this scene. Grilled cheese with tomato soup, only way to eat it. Hey, man, I agree with you. I of course, nothing better than a grilled cheese sandwich. Well, I guess there's things better than a grilled cheese sandwich, but let's see here. All right. Somebody sent me this. Let's play it. People that wear masks in their car. I've seen this.
Stop!
I've seen this guy.
Don't come any closer. I need a 6-foot perimeter here. How could you be so reckless? I always wear a mask in my car because my grandfather fought in World War II and I'm trying to be just as brave. And now...
Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Anytime I'm in my car, I also wear a condom because I don't want to get STDs either. and it works on the same medical premise. I think it takes a courageous individual to boldly wear a mask while they're in their car by themselves. It's a pretty rare trait. We're like the Navy SEALs of the roadways. We're pretty elite. That's why you don't see very many of us. But you do see some of us. Wearing my mask while I'm by myself in my car basically says, I might have COVID, and if I do, I don't want to catch it from myself.
All right, I like this guy.
Because when I'm in my car, I'm within 6 feet of myself. So technically, I'm breaking social distancing rules, and I don't feel good about that. I got my degree in being under a trance from the State is Deceiving Me University. If there's one thing I love about airplanes, it's breathing the recycled air. And my commitment to wearing my mask in my car gives me the same recycled air purification while I'm in my car. It's innovative and cleansing. It's like we're basically in flying cars now. When people see me drive by in my mask, I know what they're thinking. Thank you for your service to our country. And you know what, people? You're welcome. They're definitely also thinking, he's an inspiration, that's a powerful virtue signal, and he's probably really well versed on the latest virus knowledge. When I get out of my car, I put on a mask over my mask because I don't want my mask to get infected while it's protecting me. Do I take my mask off at home? No, I'm not suicidal. I also walk with crutches, just to take weight off my knees to help prevent me from getting a knee injury. I think it actually strengthens my legs and character.
That's pretty good.
Whoa! Look at Dave.
Yo, WTF is up with dude's shirt. Swag FEG.
I think he's playing the part, right? That's what the whole shirt thing is? All right, here's another video that they sent me.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
It's time we rise up and demand justice.
Right now.
We must do the work required to dismantle cisgendered privilege.
Those heterosexuals. Those straight people.
We must defund the police, and our white allies will lobby Congress to disarm every American, so we are no longer shot by the police. And once we remove every Confederate statue and piece of history we don't like, all white people must kill themselves.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Their whiteness makes them the cornerstone of systematic racism. So we ask all white allies to use your privilege and sacrifice yourself for the greater good.
No, I like white people. They got the best customer service.
Then we.
Okay. They got the best customer service.
Take over city blocks and declare them communist utopias.
What does that have to do with black people?
Everyone works for the government. Everyone pays a carbon tax. Absolutely no borders. No private property. Yes. Joseph Stalin. Yes. Lenin. Marxism.
This guy, I've seen some of his other videos now. I'm remembering this guy. Here, I'll give you guys a link. Barracuda Garage. Let's see here. Sort by most popular.
All white people are evil because of the transatlantic slave trade. The Africans that sold us
to the white man are also evil. And if they are evil, then so are the Jewish people that supplied the slave ships.
Hello, base department. What the fuck? Holy shit. We're starting again. We're starting again. I'm not going to interrupt it this time.
All white people are evil because of the transatlantic slave trade. The Africans that sold us to the white man are also evil. And if they are evil, then so are the Jewish people that supplied the slave ships. What I say?
You gonna learn today.
What?
You do not criticize the Jewish community.
But 75% of Jewish households own slaves in the South. That is the most anti-Semitic shit I've heard all day. And I just got off the phone with Ilhan Omar. But these are facts. F your facts. I will deplatform you. Remove all your videos. Suspend your GoFundMe. Decline your bank card. Unless you apologize right now. I'm sorry. Yes. Now stay in your place and put all the blame back on the white man right now. White people are evil. It needs to be stopped. White people have funded both sides of every war since Napoleon. Even Jeffrey Epstein was white.
Oh boy. I think first off, this is going up to the main show. So here, I'll give you the link. Relax. But main show, let's move that bad boy up. But oh fuck. What? You better sub. I just subbed.
Man, that black Israelite came out of nowhere and slapped the rings out of him.
He did. All right, let's play this one.
Bro, you are so oppressed, bro. You're oppressed. I mean, yeah, I'm oppressed by the tax system, family courts, politicians, the Federal Reserve, law. Dude, I'm not talking about that, dude. I'm talking about slavery, dude. When my people oppressed your people, dude. I'm talking about the oppression of everyone happening right now, and you're bringing up slavery. Dude, the media hasn't told me to care about anything else other than slavery, dude. You black people are victims to my superior white race, dude. My job as a white ally is to make sure other white people know how much better they are than blacks did. This is how we're gonna help you guys out, dude. You literally sound like a white supremacist. Bro, I'm not a supremacist, bro. If I was really racist, do you really think I would remind you 24/7 how oppressed you are and how much more privilege my race has over your race, bro?
How have I not seen this guy?
Bro,
bro? Huh? Really, bro? If I was really racist, bro, I wouldn't be wearing these Black Lives Matter underwear, bro. I wouldn't have reported businesses for not having a Black Lives Matter mural, bro. If I was really racist, dude, do you really think I would constantly make you feel helpless against my race, bro? By constantly showing you how many times my race kills your race, bro? Come on, dude. A real racist would think we're all equal, but I have white guilt because I understand that black people are helpless without white people, dude. Oh, Charlie! Bruh, who is Charlie, bro? Dragon! Your dragon ate my leg, and I'm still more privileged than you, bro.
This guy fucking rules. It looks like he does like car repair stuff initially. Let me see here. I'm doing by most popular. Yeah, like his number one video is him changing like a fuel pump on something. All right. Well, we'll move it up. Merch has seen this guy stuff. He played the first video we watched on Nightwave. Okay, cool. Then we'll play the second one today on ROTC. Not only does he basically teach you how to change a fucking windshield wiper, yeah. Jack of all trades. Yeah, subscribe to the guy. Sorry. Wow, fucking awesome. All right. Yeah, I got the coof. Yeah, I was up in like I said this weekend I was over in one of the springs and was River Systems or whatever. At a friend's place and we were hanging out. And we were going. Now this town is like, it's where they had the old Wiki Watchy Mermaid shows, which is something. That's like old Florida, right? Like there's the old Florida stuff where they would have like this. The whole town was built around this mermaid show. But anyway, they have a bunch of rivers that connect and they go up into the ocean. No, the towns like that, like those, just for lack of a better word, like rednecky towns. I don't want to say rednecky, but I mean, I guess it's kind of rednecky. But the homes on the river are expensive and they're nice. You go up and down that thing, and it was, and look, I will agree, cringe-inducing, a bunch of Trump flags and stuff like that. But when I say no mask, no social, nobody cared. You go to the fucking bar, nobody cared. The cops didn't care. The only thing the cops were caring about were people not parking their cars in front of people's homes, which I get. But it was really nice. It was really nice to be in a place where you kind of like left all of this mass stuff and all of this bullshit, and people were just hanging out in canoes and just with their families and stuff. It was actually really fun to do that. It is like a time capsule. It's like going back in time. Yeah, they had something called like, it really is. It's what we call here like old Florida. Let's see, hold on. So they've been doing this thing, the Mermaid show, for fucking years, right? I mean, since the 50s, I believe. It's the 50s, right? Somebody will tell me. Here, let me pull it. So they have these women obviously dressed like mermaids, and then they have these oxygen things that they, you know, so they put on a show there. The 40s? You might be right. But I want to see. This is what they do now, and I get it. But I want to see it in like the 40s. I want to see if they have an old video of that. Hold on. Let's see. 1947. 1947. So let's see. Come on, there's got to be old footage. I'm looking to see if I can. Oh, here is this it? I found a 1961 one.
Beauty in the deep. The fascinating beauty of the underwater world, where we explore the mystery of ancient fable. The fable of mermaids who live at Weeki Wachee. Two of the stars in this world's greatest underwater spectacle swim out to perform graceful acrobatic routines in the crystal clear water, set against the background of Florida's underwater Grand Canyon. Weeki Wachee is the largest single spring in Florida, pouring forth 168 million gallons of water daily, and always at a temperature of 74 degrees. In this magnificent setting, the world's most highly skilled underwater artists entertain daily in a performance of beauty and daring. Viewed from the new $1 million underwater theater in year-round...
BioShock. Yeah, that's what it looks like. BioShock. Rapture. You're right.
Air-conditioned comfort. The great conch shell at the canyon's rim is actually an airlock where mermaids await their cue, breathing air until they emerge to perform their excitingly beautiful routine.
It's cool. Since 1947, they've been doing it. It's still there. Like it's the whole attraction.
Underwater, the body is weightless because of the greater density of water over air. And these two charmers demonstrate their skill by going up or down without apparent movement, simply by controlling the body's air content.
Someone got shot there. I was there this weekend. I didn't see it. Did somebody really get shot? Are you fucking serious? I was there and I didn't hear anything about it. Did they really? For real? How did I not know that? I want to see because they do this. I mean, I don't know when I saw it. Like this really patriotic thing, like where they bring a flag out and everything. I wonder if they still do it. Hold on. No, seriously, like underwater, it's really super patriotic. Was it Mermaid on Mermaid crime? I don't know. Let's see. I gotta find it. This maybe?
Mermaids since the 1940s.
It's a tale of fantasy and beauty that needs to be told. And I aim to tell it.
Oh, Attractions
Hey everyone,
magazine.
we're here at Weeki Wachee Springs State Park, home
Yes.
of real live mermaids. This is one of Florida's oldest attractions. But there's quite a bit more to do here than just see the
This is so old Florida. Yeah, it's got a little water park thing, and it's a lot of fun.
At the park.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, the mermaids have been the brand of the attraction for the past 66 years, but there are other things here that you can do. We've got a riverboat cruise, which...
All right, let's interview one of the mermaids. Oh, it's Merman, Pop.
We're here today with Mermaid Chelsea of the Wiki Watchy Mermaid.
Hey, look at Mermaid Chelsea.
Chelsea, how long have you been a mermaid for Wiki Watchy?
About a year.
Okay, and can you tell us...
She's only been a mermaid for a year? What's the training process like?
A little bit about the training of a mermaid. What does that entail, pun intended?
The training takes 3 to 6 months for one part, basically. And it takes a full year to learn everything that we do, even over a year. So you go at your own pace, so it really all matters up to you and how quick you can get it and what things you're best at, and just all depends. It's all different.
So what are some of the skills that you have to learn before you can become a mermaid?
I didn't have any skill coming in here.
I love this. I love old Florida stuff.
Just the training helps you. You just got to be a good swimmer, and everything just comes together.
So Marcy.
No, first off, Marcy's cold. The water's 74 degrees, and Marcy's cold. Okay? Marcy's very cold.
What does it take to get a mermaid show ready?
To be show quality, it takes a lot of training, anywhere from 3 to 6 months to learn
She's an aging mermaid.
one show part for our show, and up to a year to be a full-fledged mermaid here at the park. Would you like to try today?
Are you serious?
Yeah, let's go do that.
Wow, that was not scripted at all. She's going to try to be a mermaid? But doesn't the makeup come off underwater? Not to be obvious, but are we talking about nipples? Latterus, come on. You know we are talking about nipples. A retired merlady. So this is the training? This is what it entails?
Feel comfortable? It's very hard to keep my tail under. Okay.
That's it. You're a trained mermaid now. That's what it takes.
Wow, that was really an amazing experience. I got to earn my fins here. Now, not everybody gets to be a mermaid at Wiki Watchy, but there are a few chances that you can grab a hold of. First, there's the Mermaid Camp for children 7 to 14, and then they have a program called Sirens of the Deep for women 30 and over. You're going to want to watch wikiwatchy.com for
Sirens of the
details
Deep
about-
sounds so insulting for women 30 and over, doesn't it? Sirens of the Deep. It's like an hour north of Tampa. If you're ever out there, I mean, you know, I'd recommend it. It's old Florida. Look, I'm saying it's if you're into that stuff. Sirens are the ones that lure to kill you. Yes, that's correct. Those are what the sirens are. The ones that lure pirates and ships to crash their boats on the rocks. Why do all Florida girls sound alike? I don't know, man. Every place has its own little dialect, right? Every place has its own little thing. You know, why do all Philly girls sound the same? Why do a bunch of New York girls sound the same? You know? I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I like Tampa. It's like the Midwest with the beach. That's fucking, you know what? That's a great way to describe fucking Tampa. It's like the Midwest with the beach. All right. Guys, tattoos are painless. Don't be a baby.
All right.
Okay, was this a bit? He's gotta be trolling. He's trolling. He's trolling for sure. What is
Wait, I can't take it. Ouch! Ow! Don't move. Ow! Ow! Wait, ow! I'm sorry, it hurts.
Next time you move, you're gonna mess up your tattoo because I'm fixing to commit to it.
Okay. All right. Ow! 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 Wait. I can't take it.
Okay, this is real. This one is real.
Has it even started yet? Oh! It's killing me! Ah! Oh, God! Oh! Easy! Oh! Oh! Okay, you gotta do a little at a time because I can't. Ow! Oh! Wait. Tony,
you're messing your tattoo
I
up.
cannot help it. It is hurting. It hurts.
You jerk and move like that, you jerk and move on you. Just think about that.
Okay, that's fine, but
You're
I'm
gonna end up
telling
with
you.
some scribble on your back and you're gonna be pissed off. I got it on video that you don't want to act right. Don't move anymore.
Oh! Well, you're gonna have to go a little. Ow! A little bit at a time. Ow! Ah! Ow! Okay, stop.
What are you doing, lady? Don't get a tattoo. The fuck is wrong with this woman? Jesus Christ. Back tats hurt, but she's pathetic. She's also drunk. But if you're drunk, then it should be easier, no? All right. Move this one over here. Hold on. Move this bad boy over here. And then. Ooh. All right. Well, look. You know that I have been out of Entertainment Tonight's, old Entertainment Tonight's, which you know we love to watch here. Like, that's some of my favorite stuff. But I haven't been able to find any more old ones. I think I've tapped out all the old recorded ones from the 90s and the 80s that I could find. However, I have found another old, and I know member berries aren't for everybody, but I think you'll like this. September 10th, 1995, Inside Edition.
Some fans say Charles Barkley left them high and dry when he didn't show up to join them on a cruise.
Now the tour's promoter is making a foul call on the basketball superstar. Inside Edition weekend is next.
On the court, he's Sir Charles. But these die-hard Charles Barkley fans have lost respect for the NBA superstar.
We did get ripped off.
Once in a lifetime cruise to meet Charles Barkley, and they went?
And there should be restitution of some sort.
So what did basketball's bad boy do that has him in a boatload of trouble with these folks? She's in the fight of...
This is 1995.
Her life for her late husband's fortune. A former nanny claims Anna Nicole made advances. And now, the guest girl's ex-bodyguard unleashes some serious allegations.
Do I believe she was in love with me?
She was obsessed. Today, exclusive phone messages from an angry Anna. Plus, claims of a forbidden affair, a secret pregnancy, and an X-rated video that could cost Anna Nicole a fortune. Like boys everywhere, these Venezuelans dreamt about playing in the Little League World Series. But
yeah, because they're 30.
Their experience was a bit different.
We saw a naked man
riding
a bicycle.
It's a field of dreams. But in this version, why is everybody naked?
What is going on? Was the baseball field by a nudist colony? Is that what it was?
Welcome to Inside Edition Weekend. I'm Don Cricky.
And I'm Madeline McFadden. Anna Nicole Smith's former bodyguard is making some explosive accusations. He's claiming they had an intimate relationship. And a Little League team that had an eye-opening experience at a nudist camp. Those stories a little later on.
But first, Charles Barkley is known as a great basketball player and a controversial one. And now some of Charles Barkley's fans are saying they got dunked. A bunch of people paid a lot of money to be with Barkley.
They got dunked. See, that's a basketball reference.
On a Caribbean cruise. But when Sir Charles didn't show, his fans cried foul.
Foul, get it? See, there's going to be a lot of basketball puns. Just be ready for them.
Rappaport has our report.
Fans in Phoenix are on the lookout for all-star Charles Barkley. You can see Charles run or see Charles pitch. But if you paid big money this summer to go cruising with Sir Charles, you saw Charles vanish. Charles Barkley is the trash-talking, sky-walking star of the Phoenix Suns. He's turned mean into green with his $1 million...
And he's so docile now. Like, current announcer Charles Barkley's so different than player Charles Barkley.
Endorsements, and if you don't like him, he don't care.
Just because I'm Charles Barkley, I don't have to take crap off people. That's it. See ya.
The fans in Phoenix love the man who's hard to like.
This is the Phoenix Suns room.
Marlene Hayakawa has turned her living room into a Charles Barkley shrine.
These are just hats.
Why? Out of all the players, him?
I'm collecting of the Phoenix Suns. Here's Charles Barkley's locker. Hopefully I'll get a pair of shoes for it. And here's Charles Barkley.
When Marlene saw this ad last November in a Phoenix newspaper, she says her heart skipped a beat. The ad promised a week-long cruise from New York to Bermuda with none other than her hero, Charles Barkley.
For weeks before I went, I talked to everybody about going on a cruise with Charles.
I like that the description under her name is disgruntled fan.
Talked to everybody about going on a cruise with Charles Barkley and was very, very excited about it.
The cruise was the brainchild of Alan Kobrick, a former golf pro turned tour promoter. Last October, he says, he approached Charles Barkley with the idea for a Charles and Friends Bermuda Dream Cruise.
His initial reaction was that he wasn't interested in going on cruises. When we told him how much money we were planning on paying him and what we were planning on offering him, he quickly changed his mind and said it sounded good.
For hanging out with the fans aboard the ship, Kobrick says Barkley agreed to receive $100,000 plus $25,000 worth of deluxe accommodations for his friends and family.
Hey, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
So last November, Kobrick began advertising a Phoenix fans fantasy cruise.
My wife here is a very, very diehard Suns fan, and she's a very big Barkley fan. And I thought this would be a really neat thing to give her as a Christmas gift.
138 fans ponied up about $4,000 each for the exclusive voyage with Charles Barkley and 5 of his NBA friends. But unbeknownst to the passengers, there was a legal iceberg threatening to sink the whole trip.
Because of the Titanic, the iceberg, legal iceberg. I'm just trying to explain puns to you guys.
Barkley's lawyers say Allen failed to pay all of Charles's fee and provided inadequate insurance. Barkley feared getting sued if anything went wrong on the trip. So, on July 13th, 2 days before the cruise was set to sail, Barkley announced he wasn't going.
I'm angry. I'm embarrassed. My company promoted this cruise. My company promised these people that they would have Charles Barkley on board that ship.
Kubrick says it was too late to refund the $4,000 tickets, so the paying customers had no choice but to go on the cruise without Barkley. The 5 other basketball players did go, including Danny Ainge, Muggsy Bogues, Hersey Hawkins, Jeff Hornacek, and Kurt Rambis.
Hey, Muggsy Bogues! Hey! Muggsy Bogues was there. Still not a bad cruise.
For diehard fans, though, a non-Barkley cruise is all wet.
He definitely has one foot in the grave when it comes to fans in Phoenix.
As the ship cruised down Bermuda Way, some passengers decided to make sure Barkley was there in spirit, if not in person. A life-size cutout of Barkley arrived to pose for pictures, and Barkley on a stick masks were handed out.
I'm not going. I'm not going.
But the joking around hasn't kept some fans from crying foul.
We did.
All right, come on. I give you 1 foul pun, but not 2.
Get ripped off, and there should be restitution of some sort.
After the cruise, Barkley went on radio to explain his rather abrupt cancellation.
You have 24 hours to get this insurance to me, or I'm not going. I'm not going to put myself out there, make myself liable for them being bad businessmen.
Well, if Charles didn't go, I didn't want to go. I mean, I was spending money that I really didn't have or I could have used for something else.
Charles pulled out of the cruise to avoid trouble. Now it looks like he may have some. Barkley may end up in court because Kubrick says that though he and the fans lost out, Sir Charles pocketed $50,000, and Kubrick wants his money back.
Ooh, but he kept the he kept the money though.
I'd like him to also make good with any passengers who feel that they got cheated out of monies because he wasn't there. It's bad sportsmanship. As we would say on the golf course, it's bad golf. It's not right.
Apparently what Charles Barkley said on the radio is all he has to say about this. His lawyer told us he had no further comment, and it's rare indeed, Madeline, when Charles has no comment about anything.
Why does this story not surprise me? Don't know.
Oh, way to add to the conversation, boy haircut.
And coming up next, Anna Nicole Smith's bodyguard tells all, and his steamy story may stand between the guest girl and a fortune.
My main objective was Anna Nicole Smith, to take care of her and look after her. And I mean in every sense of the word.
I had minor surgery about 3 months ago. The same operation as my neighbor Herb had. You wouldn't believe the hospital bills he had to pay. Even with his
Fucking
Medicare
Herb,
supplement.
bro.
So the first thing I did was to call my health plan, Aetna Senior Choice.
Yes, Mr. Andrews, you're covered. For 100% of your hospital health. Head lice. It threatens as many children each year as chicken pox, but unlike chicken...
Is head lice still a big problem? I don't know if I hear as much about it as I used to. Is it? I mean, I guess it probably isn't something, but I don't remember. I know bed bugs was a few years ago in New York was a big problem. It is. Some people say yes, some people say no.
Chickenpox head lice can come back. Stop it with Nix. Only Nix kills lice. And
Okay, I feel coming the other with more puns. So he went to court, but it wasn't the court he was used to. Stop with the Charles Barkley puns, please. Stop with the basketball puns, please.
keeps them from coming back. Nix it.
Sunday nights on CBS begin at 7 with 60 Minutes. Stay tuned for mystery and drama beginning at 8 with Murder, She Wrote. And the CBS Sunday movie Only the Lonely starring John Candy at 9. Tonight on KYW.
Only the Lonely? I don't know that movie. I love John Candy.
The marriage of Playboy pinup Anna Nicole Smith and 90-year-old oil tycoon J. Howard Marshall always raised eyebrows and the blood pressure of his family. Now Marshall's family is reportedly checking out some of the statements that may throw into question Smith's claim on her late husband's fortune. And those statements come from none other than her former bodyguard. Here's Rick Kirkham.
things haven't been so great for Anna Nicole Smith. Not only is she battling her late husband's family for part of his estimated $500 million fortune, but she's also been sued by her son's former nanny, who claims Anna Nicole sexually assaulted her.
Wait, what?
There's no truth to it. We will prove that there's no truth to it.
If all this weren't enough, wait until you hear the claims now being made by Anna Nicole's former bodyguard, Pierre DeJean.
Do I believe she...
Was he a mustard?
She was in love with me. She was obsessed. I mean, she was... Oh, man.
DeJean, who says he still cares about his former employer, sat down with me and talked about an affair he claims he had with the Texan model. He also played me what he claims are phone messages from a livid Anna Nicole. Among the other shockers, DeJean claims that Anna Nicole was pregnant with his baby at the time of her marriage to J. Howard Marshall.
It was my child. It was my child.
Although Anna Nicole has denied she ever had an affair with DeJean, it's been reported that J. Howard Marshall's son Pierce is looking into DeJean's claims as possible ammunition against the former guest girl in their expected battle over the family fortune. 32-year-old Pierre DeJean, who reportedly is an ex-gang member who spent time in San Quentin prison.
Of course he was.
Says he met Anna Nicole in September of 1993 when he spotted her in a Beverly Hills nightclub.
I quickly made my way over to her and whispered in her ear that she was born and raised to be with a black man.
DeJean says that later that night, Anna Nicole tracked him down and gave him her number. 3 days later, he says he called her and agreed to go to her home.
She was in one of her sexy get-ups, for the sake of a better word.
Sexy get-ups?
She says, well, I want you to start working for me as my bodyguard. I says, well, sure. I said, that would be fine.
The next day, DeJean says his work as a bodyguard began, and that, he claims, meant being on constant call.
Oh, fucking pilled out and hammered.
My main objective was Anna Nicole Smith, to take care of her and look after her. And I mean, in every sense of the word, whether it's rubbing her feet, brushing her hair, giving her a bubble bath, getting her dressed, you name it. I did it.
DeJean claims he and Anna Nicole Smith became lovers 2 months after they met at a New York City hotel.
I went to take a shower, but she came into my bathroom, and I quickly put a towel over myself. She says, well, what's the deal here? What's the matter? And you act like, you know, a girl never saw you before.
DeJean says during their relationship, Anna Nicole was seeing 89-year-old J. Howard Marshall, who she had met back in 1988. DeJean says he went to Bali with the two of them and snapped this.
Wasn't she like in Naked Gun 33 1/3, if I remember correctly?
This photo.
As odd as this sounds, Anna Nicole loved J. Howard Marshall a great, great deal. As far as the intimacy is concerned, may God rest his soul, there was not much he can do.
Then, in the summer of
Gonna get a boner.
1994, Anna Nicole shocked the world and tied the knot with Marshall.
Were you there?
I carried him to the altar.
Physically carried him?
Literally carried him.
DeJean claims that shortly after Anna Nicole said, I do, she was telling her wheelchair-bound husband that she wanted to have a baby. But DeJean says Marshall didn't know the half of it.
Mr. Marshall didn't know at that point she was pregnant.
DeJean claims that he got Anna Nicole pregnant, but he says she soon suffered a miscarriage after an accident.
She fell into her pool in her backyard, and boom, lost the baby.
I wonder it's because she was sober when she did that. She just fell into her pool and lost the baby?
Anna Nicole denies the pregnancy and the miscarriage. DeJean also says he accompanied Anna Nicole on wild spending sprees, including that reported $1 million run to jeweler Harry Winston's, the one that J. Howard's son, Pierce, stopped the check on.
She was furious.
I don't think you guys understand how big of a deal this Anna Nicole stuff was back then. Like, it was one of the huge... Now everything's Black Lives Matter and tearing statues down and bullshit like that. But, like, this stuff was huge. Like, this is Inside Edition. This is what everybody was actually talking about back then. Fucking just crazy. How important this stuff was. And I don't know, in a way it was kind of better because at least it gave you a break from the fucking Black Lives Matter stuff and stuff like that. The OSW boys are watching Troll 2 next month. I think Jay watches Jay Hunter's my boy. Now, literally my boy. Like, Jay Hunter and the OSW boys and us go way back. For those that watch OSW review, we go way back. When OSW was in his infancy, we offered them to, and they didn't need it anymore, but we offered them to put the podcast version of the show more like radio, and they did. Jay was my buddy. I've hung out with the OSW guys. When they came a few years ago, they came down to when WrestleMania was in Orlando, and hung out with the OSW boys. The great guys. They really are. Jay Hunter's a good dude. V1, all of them. They're great. And actually Jay's helped me out with some copyright stuff with WWE and stuff like that. So he's a good dude. He really is. And I recommend, look, even if you don't like wrestling, OSW does some great riffs on movies and stuff like that. I know that they they just did a recent one. It was really long. What was it? Anyway. Yeah, the good old days. OSW, baby. And now they've, of course, blown up and everybody knows OSW. Someone put the bomb in me potato. I wonder, do I still have that commercial? Hold on a second, guys. Because they were on MLR, and I might still have that OSW commercial. Hold on. Give me a second here. Promos, maybe? They made a promo for us. I'll find it. Hold on. No, I gotta find it. Give me a second. I gotta find it. Because this is years ago. All right. Let me see. I'm playing these blind, so I don't know what they're gonna be. What's gonna be in it.
You know the way at the start of the last episode.
They made this commercial for us.
Different nationalities, and now people know that we're Irish.
And now people know that we're all shite at accents as well.
But I was wondering, is it prejudice to not make fun of all of the countries?
Where are you going for here?
We'll name check every country on the show. That way, no one can be mad. How about that?
I could do Swedish.
Oh yeah. Well.
Birdie.
And to the Italians?
Papa da poopy. Papa da poopy. Okay.
To the Mexicans?
Hey man.
There's no video. It's just audio. There's no video.
Spain?
There's no video.
Singapore?
Oh. Amazing.
Australians?
Crocodile Dundalk. No.
It's an audio commercial. There is no video.
You big loop, are you? No, that sounds like Limerick or something.
That's right, we never slag off the Irish, do we? Someone put a bomb in me potato. There you go. OSW review. All Irish, all racist.
Yeah. What is this one? OSW, I don't know what this one is.
It looks like the perfect trap has been set.
A somber black-clad Hogan enters with Jimmy Hart for your main event. It's WCW champion Hulk Hogan versus Sullivan. Was called It's the Shark, aka
I have been waiting on this for I've never I've seen
I'm just trying to see what this is.
Match next month. Giant. Fuck it. Hulk Hogan is the third giant.
Anyway, yeah. Man, yeah, they were. I know there's no video. Stop it. Don't even try. This is just stuff that's like in my Dropbox.
OSW and you, partners in freedom. I googled Shamrock, thinking that
this is the other commercial
Shamrock
they made for us.
pretty high up. No, did you know that there's a Marvel superhero called Shamrock?
Is he Irish by any chance?
She's from Dunshaughlin.
Fuck off.
And her superpower is that she's lucky. And eventually her luck ran out. She broke her leg cleaning her house. So she became an alcoholic.
Yes, this is old school internet, guys. There was no video.
I'm interested in this.
This is too funny to even be offensive. Like, it's fucking amazing. I want this gimmick. She's pretty fucking hot, though. She was rogue with a big shamrock, like.
And you're listening to More Like Radio.
See? I told you they were on. I told you the boys used to be on, and you're listening to More Like Radio. I told you the boys were on. This is way back in the day. Way back in the day. So, yeah. Us and the OSW boys get along very well. Hi, man. I forgot about all this stuff. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll get Jay on one day to fucking... they don't like doing any political stuff. I won't do any political stuff. Maybe I'll talk to Jay and I'll get him on to do one of the day waves. Because that would be fun, right?
Whoa! Look at that.
I agree. If you don't like the Patriot, then you don't like Steven Seagal, and that means you hate America.
What? That's not a different movie. This is a different movie. Okay, come on,
Whoa! Look at that.
Boo.
Hey, don't boo me. Boo you. How about boo you, jerk? You fucking jerk. All right. That's it, guys. You know what? Good. Hey, you got to admit, fun show today. You got to admit, fun show today. ROTC coming up here in 4 hours. Thank you for listening. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to grab myself a bite to eat and whatnot. Is this another donation that came in? Uh-oh.
We doing a Royce Lopez retrospective.
Might as well, right? Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. There will be video now coming up. I'll be back for ROTC. Hope you're there for it, guys. Bye. Bye, and have a fantastic day wave. Head over to JJ. Head over to JJ. DLive.tv/JJ Stoner.
This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. I won't let you turn around and tell me now I'm much too proud to walk away from something when it's dead. Do your dirty words come out to play when you are hurt? There's certain things that should be left unsaid. Tick, 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 tick on the watch, and life's too short for me to stop. Oh baby, your time is running out. I won't let you turn around and tell me now I'm much too proud.